I'm your host, Hepburn, and you're listening to the Voiceless Speak Forever podcast, a true crime podcast dedicated to exposing the many misdeeds and abuses done to animals. And every week, I'll be covering a new animal abuse case. I'm so honored that the founder of Rabbit Savior, Jonathan Silva, has agreed to do this interview. Rabbit Savior provides services for bunnies, their owners, and rescues. This is a very important episode, as Rabbit Savior can help so many buns out there. So please spread the word about this episode. Before I start, I want to thank Jester the Giant Bunny, the ambassador of Rabbit Savior, for participating in this story as well. You will hear his story after we speak about Jonathan's, as a tag along episode that will be released on Thursday. So, without further ado, let's learn about Rabbit Savior. My name is Jonathan Silva. I am the founder of Rabbit Savior. Funnily enough, I wasn't a bunny person at first, but during a difficult time, I came across some funny rabbit pictures on Instagram. They caught my attention and made me stop and think, wow, this little guy seems so happy. One image in particular made me smile, and all the depression and anxiety went away completely for a brief moment. I began to follow all the rabbit pages that I could find. I had a ton of cute rabbit pictures on my phone that I would look at whenever I felt overwhelmed. It would completely change my mood and thoughts. This was a breath of fresh air for me. Then I thought, wow, I bet the owners of these awesome animals feel the same way that I am feeling. Mind you, at that time, I not yet had a rabbit. After a few weeks of following all these Instagram rabbit pages, I started seeing cries for help, GoFundMe after GoFundMe, from rabbit owners who couldn't afford treatments and surgeries. This left me hurting inside, because these same rabbits that brought me out of the darkness were now in their own dark place. So, I decided to help by donating my own money to save these little guys. I donated to as many as I could, and that's when I became known as Rabbit Savior. One of the first people to call me Rabbit Savior was a girl in India who I helped out with her rabbit's medical bills. India isn't much advanced in exotic animals, and that's what led to a whole lot of issues with her bunny Golu. She was having trouble finding good quality hay to feed Golu. Rabbits need to eat huge amounts of hay in order to keep their digestive tracts moving and their teeth nice and trimmed. Rabbits' teeth are constantly growing. But because of the lack of hay, Golu developed overgrown molars. He needed dental work, and I helped her out with that. She was so appreciative and called me Rabbit Savior. This story really illustrates how expensive rabbit care is. Rabbits are considered exotic animals, and they're incredibly delicate, so require very specialized care. In order to properly diagnose and treat rabbits, veterinarians need extra schooling to obtain another layer of expertise geared toward exotic animals. And for many exotic veterinarians, the learning doesn't stop there because they will continue to expand their knowledge by attending conferences to stay up to date on the latest developments in rabbit medical treatment. Exotic veterinarians spend a lot of money and devote immense amounts of time to be able to do what they do. Vet bills can also be hefty because of the high demand for appointments. The vets need to be able to pay for their staff, materials, equipment, and other office needs. Also, buying the right products is very expensive. A cage may be cheaper than an X pen, but in the long run, an X pen is healthier for the bun to live in, and they will be happier too. You can buy the less expensive pellets, treats, hay, etc., but the low quality products will put your rabbit's health at risk. You need to invest in good quality stuff for your bunny. What I want people to understand is that when you invest in the right products, you're investing in your rabbit's health, happiness, and future. They are family members and deserve to be treated as such. So, to make the rabbit community a better place, I started Rabbit Savior, a service that provides support for rabbit owners and rescues through donations, crowdfunding, and memberships. We're working to fund the rabbit community, advocate for rabbits, and provide benefits for our members. I developed a membership program to reduce the cost of medical procedures, prescriptions, and rabbit care products. The program is an affordable cross between insurance, a wellness program, and a buying club with the singular goal of reducing the cost of caring for rabbits. As my team and I started building a website to offer the Bun Bill Assistance Program, we added rabbit care information and links to help rescues all over the country with funding and supplies so the rescues can do what they do best: save these little guys like they saved me. There are three tiers of membership. The first one is the free membership, which is limited and includes discounts and special offers from our partners through our mailing list. It is currently available to bunny parents in Australia, Canada, India, the UK, and the USA. The free membership also includes a one time use of our Fund My Bun donation service. The next tier is the Basic Care membership, which includes access to our partner discounts, which offers specialty items and access to the Bunny Chat and Fund My Bun programs. And finally, the Complete Care membership comes with everything in the Basic Care package, but is split into three tiers. The higher the tier, the more coverage you receive on things like wellness exams, spays or neuters, emergency services, and much more. So, Fund My Bun is an improved version of the crowdfunding platforms currently available. All of the Fund My Bun campaigns are submitted and approved before they become live. Once live, they include three photos of the rabbit, a summary of the rabbit's story, and a clickable list of all medical bills and estimates in PDF format that visitors can review. The goal is always equal to the posted bills or estimates. The bottom of each campaign has donation options to various amounts. Clicking on one amount will put it into the shopping cart. Then, to complete the donation, donors simply check out like any other online purchase. If a campaign becomes overfunded, the last donors will be offered a refund that can be put back on their credit card, put into the Fund My Bun general donations account, or funded to another campaign of their choice. To further our reach, we work with Jester the Bunny. I came across Jester while scrolling through Instagram one day. I loved how giant and adorable he was. Partnership between Rabbit Savior and Jester signifies giant movements. Just like how Jester moves, we move in giant leaps. We want to create togetherness. We can do giant things together as a one. Our goal is to sear in the minds of the rabbit community as well as possible future rabbit owners that we are giant, strong, and will work together to make the rabbit become known as a family member, not just a rabbit or livestock. But there are hard parts. The hardest part is getting everything in order, making sure we cover all the bases for each missing link in the rabbit world. We work to identify problems on large and small scales. For example, from helping rescues to raise money to talking to individuals about what they're feeding their rabbits. Another challenge is making sure people can use our products successfully so that they are happy. We pride ourselves on customer service and want to make sure everyone gets the attention they need. Overall, it's been a fun journey. We have tried to find every open gap and need in this community, and we are building the means to fill those gaps. We work 10 to 12-hour days, 7 days a week, to bring something so needed to the rabbit world. It's an awesome feeling to wake up each day and know my team and I are developing a platform so the rabbit's voice can finally be heard. Ultimately, my greatest hope for Rabbit Savior is to be the largest rabbit hub for bunny parents and a vehicle to make changes in the rabbit community. Rabbit Savior is a mix of rabbit owners, advocates, and professionals who have come together with a single purpose: to make rabbit care more affordable by providing information, services, and tools that empower rabbit owners to improve the lives of their furry babies. Rabbit Savior is assuring healthy, happy bunnies one binky at a time. Thank you, Jonathan, for taking your time to do this interview and telling us about Rabbit Savior. If you need help with financing your buns, medical bills, or just need advice, Rabbit Savior is the place to go. So please spread the word. You can do this by word of mouth, telling others about this episode, or doing it on social media. Also, you can help Rabbit Savior by signing up as a free member or any of their other programs. Rabbit Savior is on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube as well. So I'll leave all those links in the show notes for you to follow. So many things are coming, so please make sure you keep to date by following Rabbit Savior. Their services are so vital to ensuring rabbits are healthy and happy. So, with that, thank you all for listening. As per usual, make sure you share the VSF podcast, rate and review the podcast on wherever you listen to podcasts. Email me anything you want me to cover at VSF period official period podcast at gmail.com and follow VSF's Instagram page, the period VSF period official. Also, make sure you check out handmade crochet dog and cat toys available on VSF's official website, thevoicelessspeakforever.com. A new line is coming out very soon and it's for people too, so keep a lookout on that. Thank you guys so much for listening, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Toodles!